Hi everyone, this is Gurma. I'm going to talk to you today about the comparison between Adam and Jesus Christ in the Bible. The Apostle Paul makes a comparison between the two of them in Romans chapter 5. And he basically says that Adam was a type and shadow of Christ who was to come. And he also says that in 1 Corinthians 15 that Christ is the last Adam. So whatever the first Adam did, the last Adam would do the exact opposite. And both of them would have an inclusive effect as far as what they did. I think most of Christianity today has no doubt that the sin of Adam condemned everyone to death and to judgment. But for some reason, they don't teach that the righteousness of Christ justified everyone and made everyone alive and saved everyone from death. But the Apostle Paul makes the case in Romans 5, especially down, you read verses 12 through 19, that just as through one man's sin, that's Adam, all humanity was condemned, so also by Christ's righteousness, who is the last Adam, all of humanity was raised to justification of life. And it's a permanent work. Both Adam and Christ locked humanity into a condition that we had no power to change. We had no power to pull ourselves out of. Not our works, not even our believing, not even our willpower. If God wanted to establish a religion that requires people's belief and or works, for that matter, then Christ died in vain. He could have just stayed home in heaven. But Christ died because we couldn't do it. And God is not in the business of fixing or improving the old creation. He says, no, I'm going to destroy the old creation and resurrect a brand new one, free from sin and full of righteousness. And so it happened. What Adam and Christ did both affected humanity. And Paul goes on to even say that Christ's work was much more powerful, and therefore that much more effective than what Adam did. And where sin abounded, grace abounded much more. Which brings me to the conclusion that everyone is saved. But if Christ saved everybody, if that's all he did, that would only make him equal to Adam. But he did so much more than just save everybody. You say, well, what is that much more? I don't really understand it myself. But it's overwhelmingly good news to know that Christ did succeed in what he came to accomplish. He loved the world so much. He says, you know what, I love my creation so much, I'm going to save them from the condition of sin and death that entered the universe through the first Adam. And I'm not going to require anything of them. My desire for them is that they be free to live to be themselves. But the thing is, we can't really be ourselves until we really get to know ourselves and get to know who we really are. Because we're all unique. We're all individuals. We all have different desires, dreams, passions, goals in life, different likes, dislikes. And yet we're all equal in the eyes of God. And we're one with him and we're one with each other. even if not everyone realizes this truth yet. We are all one. And you say, does this mean that everyone goes to heaven after death? I believe so. I believe that yes, all of humanity is bound for heaven. And that is a wonderful thing. Whatever heaven is and whatever it has in store for us, it's going to be a wonderful thing. In fact, the Bible says that in Ephesians 2:5-6, that we're seated in heavenly places now with Christ, that wherever he is, we're there with him also. And we can see more expression of this heaven here on earth when we put our trust in the finished work of Christ, and we come to the realization of our true identity, that we are made in God's image, we are righteous, we are precious, we are perfect. More importantly, though, God is love, and so we are also love. And I really truly believe that God put us here so that we would enjoy him, he would enjoy us, and that we would all just enjoy each other and enjoy life. It's pretty simple, I think. Grace and peace.